Hey guys, Slacker here. Welcome to my video. Obviously, I'm in the Fallout 76 world here, and specifically, we are in Grafton. Now, many of you who know me know I'm actually from the real Grafton, West Virginia. And some of my friends I'm still in contact with have asked me, who don't play the Fallout 76 game, or ever played a Fallout game, have asked me to do a run through of Grafton to see how closely the developers of the game got the game version of Grafton to the real Grafton. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, if you're not familiar with the Fallout universe, it's very much an alternate reality, kind of mid-century Americana vibe to it, as far as the technology and the architecture. And an interesting aspect of it is nuclear energy became, in the alternate reality version of Americana, became the main source of energy rather than coal or oil, which those of us from West Virginia knows that it might have actually been a safer option than coal. That's going to get me in trouble. Anyway, let me get my weapons and things straight here, because things are going to start trying to kill me here. Hopefully, making an interesting video. Now, I'm hoping to run into a Grafton monster here. Grafton monster is, in reality and lore of Grafton, as a child growing up, the real Grafton monster was supposedly an 8 or 9 foot tall hairy beast with glowing red eyes, and it was a cross between a black bear and a fucking bobcat. No, I never saw one, but I have heard a lot of weird noises in the woods of north central West Virginia. Let me drink something here. Of course, Fallout 76 is a survival game, so you have to eat and drink. If you don't eat and drink, you'll die. What am I gonna eat here? I could eat dog food or cranberry cobbler. Let's go for the cobbler. Alright, let's get started. See if we can find something interesting to kill here and show you guys what the real Grafton looks like. Now, this sign actually, those of you who have been to Grafton knows that these welcome signs and the various entryways into Grafton are actually they got these really close. Kind of creepy. This should be Main Street here. This bridge doesn't exist in reality in Grafton. And we should run into super mutants down here, and we do! Now, in this game, you have to, post-nuclear war, so there's no manufacturing going on. Anything you need, you have to acquire by looting. And we've just started a quest called Grafton Day, and I believe that's to kill the Grafton monster. Now, this is supposedly Grafton High School. They didn't particularly do a good job getting this right, unfortunately, because it doesn't look a lot like the real Grafton High School. And this is supposedly the gymnasium. Stay out of the Grafton monster's reach. That is not what I'm looking to do. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's not 8 or 9 foot tall or hairy, it's more like 12 feet tall and disgusting and slimy. Just for shits and giggles, let's see if we can beat this thing to death. This may not be a good idea. It shoots some kind of acidic oil. It really burns. Bad idea. Mistakes were made. Regroup. New plan. thing definitely requires a 45. Impact. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Hey, don't shoot my Grafton monster. Jerk. Well, he killed the Grafton monster for me.
I was helping you, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear me? I didn't mean to call you a jerk, buddy.
Nah, you're good, man.
I'm actually from Grafton, West Virginia. I'm doing a film through for some friends that still live in Grafton, childhood friends. So I was the one to kill the Grafton monster
awesome,
for
man.
Thanks for your help, though. I got a few shots on him.
Yeah, man, I figured you had already gotten your hits so you could get the loot and stuff, so I just...
Yeah, I did. I've been here before. I just wanted to get it on camera for some friends. Put it on YouTube.
Oh, my bad, man. Well, there's quite a few, like, spawns across the map for the Grafton monster.
Different monsters? There's only one Grafton monster, though.
I mean, there are variants of it.
Yeah. That was a level 40. Alright, killing super mutants.
Yeah, man, they're, even at my level, they're pretty tough. They just swarm you, man.
Yeah. Alright, back to my tour here, guys. This is, of course, Main Street. Find another street sign. Beach Street. These are actual streets in Grafton. Definitely. Let's go up the hill here. And yeah, that's West Boyd Street. Now, in reality, in the real Grafton, this next street should be Washington Street. Is there a Washington Street? These are voting booths. In the lore of the game, the bombs dropped around the time there was a major national election going on. Parasitic road toads. Disgusting creatures. Eggs are good eating though. Fun fact about these things, they carry their young in their back, and they harass you by releasing their young, so you have to deal with about 15 young jumping all over you, licking you with their disgusting tongues. These are definitely not the licking kind of toads. Definitely not. I don't know. I've done some risky things in my time, but licking poisonous South American amphibians to get highs, it just seems like an unacceptable risk to me. Alright, now this I recognize. This is supposedly the Mother's Day Shrine. Get a better view over here. It actually looks a lot like the real Mother's Day Shrine on Main Street. I don't think we can go in it, but we will try. No, it's boarded up. Any buildings you see in this game that have boards over them, they're not, you can't interact with them. Let's get back up the hill here. Trying to find landmarks I recognize, and you guys will recognize also. St. John Street. Now there should be a Catholic church here, but there's not. Yeah. Washington Street should be here. This should be Washington Street right here. But there's no Washington Street. And up the hill from Washington Street is a street called Wilford Street. In reality, that's a street I lived on for many, many years. Many years. And on Washington Street, there was a girl that lived down Washington Street. Can't remember her name, but I had a crush on her. Really cute girl. I hear she does cooking videos on YouTube now. Have to look her up sometime. Alright, we're getting on the outskirts of Grafton. Let's hang around town here. Some stupidity I can get into here. So we helped kill the Grafton monster. You saw what that thing looked like. It shoots a tarry acid acidic substance at you. Burns really bad. You saw the road toads, the super mutants. About all the enemies we're gonna find here. Maybe. I'm looking for the B&O Hotel. Should be a trading post. Nope. There it is. Now in real Grafton, this is B&O Hotel, right by the railroad. Back in Grafton's heyday in the 20s and 30s, when coal was huge and railroads were huge, this hotel was booming. Really, it's still there, and they're remodeling it today. They've been remodeling it for 30 years. And of course, in behind the hotel should be the Grafton train yard. And there is a train yard here. They didn't get it real close. Fairly close. Anyway, the topography, as you can see around here, it's you know, fairly close to north central West Virginia. Albeit, you know, with the knowledge that you have the effects of the radiation to deal with. So it's going to mutate the trees and foliage and such, but it has this strange I'm in Utah vibe to it. You know, and that's really kind of annoying. Because Utah is boring. Anyway, but they got it fairly close. This bridge looks like a railroad bridge, actually. But obviously it's not a railroad bridge. So I'm not recognizing all these landmarks here. But again, guys, this is very much an alternate reality Grafton, so, you know, it's not a mimic of Grafton. Because it's an alternate reality. So it only resembles Grafton a little bit. Now you see this orange-red shit in the water down here? A lot of you from the Grafton area growing up know what I'm talking about. Because with all the mines, the strip mines they did, and the acid mine drainage and runoff, it all leached into the creeks. And growing up, I can remember orange water. Orange, red, disgusting water. This creek here would be the Three Forks Creek that goes through Grafton and connects to the Tiger River. And you can see it's pretty disgusting. And back when I was a kid, I can remember the water being actually orange and yellow, and swimming in that shit. So let's take some drugs here to deal with that. I got my friend here. I don't know what his name is, but he's in my tour now. Drugs are bad in reality. I usually don't take drugs in the real game because, you know, as in the real world, drugs have side effects you have to deal with. But we're trying to do something fun here. Let's run back through town here and see if there's anything we recognize. Trading post. I don't recognize that. Super mutants we killed. Again, in the game, it's post-war, so there's no manufacturing. Anything you need, you have to scavenge. Because nothing's being produced anymore. I'm gonna cook these damn eggs up. Afterward. So anyway, guys, this is Grafton. I know some of you are going to be like, yeah, Eric, you should have taken us a tour of all the spots in Grafton. You passed out drunk, but no, sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm a responsible partner. My friends are telling me. What's your name again? Can you hear me? Policeman 2. He's a level 126. Didn't really need him here, but, you know, I'm happy he joined the tour. Anyway, guys, so this is a tour of Alternate Reality Grafton from the Fallout 76 game you requested. If you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up. If you have any requests, you know, any other spots in West Virginia you'd like me to visit, you know, I think Fairmont's in the game, Clarksburg, Morgantown's definitely in the game. I'll run through there and we'll, you know, run through there and see how they fuck those up also. Anyway, guys, thanks for being with me. I'll see you in the wasteland.